Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm talking about Scott Snyder's Absolute Batman. This is a brand new book, just came out within the past week or two, and it piqued my interest, and I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna show some of the panels, talk about the story, kind of go through this, what I think about it. If you guys like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments and like this video so I will know that this is the type of thing you want to see. So this is probably one of the bigger books that have come out in recent memory, the other one being that Ultimate Spider-Man run. But this one's different because it's Batman, so it has my interest. The first thing that I see in this cover is, holy crap, Batman is beefy again. This is very reminiscent of Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. I mean, we don't really ever see Batman this beefy, very much like my statue I have from Prime 1, and then his emblem is crazy and he's just jacked. The first thing I saw when I saw this was like, what the hell is going on with this cape? It's like whips and there's like spears, and is it even really a cape? So very, very interesting choice as far as the costume. Again, this is Scott Snyder, and I've already read this a couple times. And I will say that, Scott Snyder definitely has a writing style, and this does not feel like him. It feels better. Some of my favorite Scott Snyder books have been, obviously, the Court of Owls stuff, and then American Vampire, specifically like the first volume of that. So the big spin on this story is that again, we've got a Bruce Wayne rebirth, but this is like an alternate universe Bruce Wayne where his parents, at least both of his parents aren't dead, and he's not the rich kid that we know and the rich guy we know. We've got a new big bad here. The the Party Animal Gang, and they wear these masks, almost reminiscent of like a Neanderthal or like some kind of primitive ape mask that you can see right here. In the beginning of the story, we get this motorcyclist coming into town. He's talking about Gotham. It's like, what is this Gotham? I don't recognize this Gotham. We don't really know who this cloaked motorcyclist is until he removes his helmet and we see it's Alfred Pennyworth. But hold on a minute. Alfred's not like the butler we've all grown to love. He's like this badass cyclist coming in. He's giving us that 1,000-yard stare, almost like he's been a military man coming in. We don't really know what his motivations are. He goes and picks up his tea from his Indian friend there. He gets he's got some high-level technology, an eye scan, and he goes in here and there's just hella guns everywhere. So it's like, holy shit, Alfred Pennyworth's is he gonna start shooting stuff up? Is Alfred Pennyworth the villain in this? Then we see Alfred has like a family. He's got a daughter who looks like to appeared to have graduated college with honors. Congratulations, got the honors stole. He talks to somebody on the phone, and we get more of what these party animals are about. So one of the big things with Batman, specifically these new Batman books, has been like, the villains don't really feel that like scary. Like that whole James Tynion thing, the Tiny Onion crap, it was just like Clown Hunter and stuff. It was like these people weren't scary. Like the best Batman stories are where like the villains are like, it's like scary and disturbing. That's when Batman is at its best. This is not mature rated, but it's 13 and older. But later on, you're going to see some serious brutality and blood. He talks about the party animals where they like torched a daycare and then they danced around while 32 people burned inside. He's got like some information about the party animals. It looks like he's being sent to deal with these guys. Already this is interesting. Like this is definitely a different take than what we've been seeing. And then we get this like thermal resolution shot of like, is that Bruce Wayne? We don't know. Alfred is very much talking like an old man. It almost feels like Dark Knight Returns again, where Bruce comes back to the city and he's like, I don't recognize it anymore. It's almost like Alfred is playing that Batman role of coming back. Then we finally get Bruce Wayne, and then we see that he's in the Crocs gym. So one of the other big parts about this is Bruce is friends with his rogues gallery. Now, you guys can let me know what other times superheroes have done this, but it feels like a Spider-Man thing. I feel like they've done that with Spider-Man, where it's like, he's friends with like the Sinister Six as like a kid. Also, the art at this point feels very much like manga. I mean, Bruce in this like brooding, and right here specifically where some of our first panels of kind of action are occurring, where he looks like Guts from Berserk, or Manji from Blade of the Immortal, or even a lot of the characters from Attack on Titan, where he has that look. He's got that swooped hair. He's in here, he's beating the crap out of his bag, and he's absolutely jacked. So, like, the anatomy of his body is extremely exaggerated. Then we get, here we're getting the backstory. So this is Bruce's father. It looks like he was a teacher. So we're establishing that, obviously, Bruce is not coming from money. And here is the situation. Here he goes talking to. I'm not really sure what character this is, but he starts talking about Ozzy, which is obviously Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot. Can't ever say that word. He's talking here. He's like, "Hey, you broke my bag. You need to fix that." Then we talk about the party animals. He's like, I'm about to go out on the town. He feels like he's going to go mess some stuff up. Then we have a change here where now we're getting into the bad guys. So, spoilers here, the bad guy is Black Mask. And then we have this dirty, grungy gym, and then we're switching things up here until to the lap of luxury. We've got Marconi and Falcone, and then we've got a incredibly strange depiction of the female anatomy here. I don't know, dude. Rob Liefeld would be, I don't know how Rob Liefeld feels about that depiction right there, but that was something. And they got this big pig laying out here. Nobody's eating it. And then we got these like masks, and Black Mask is telling them, "Hey, you're gonna do my bidding. Look at these masks. That's a mask of Martin Luther. That's a mask of Socrates, and that's your cousin right there, Mr. Falcone." So he's basically like, "You're gonna do my bidding," and then he's like, "With 2 places left, just right for you." And then he stabs him in the eyes, and the other guy gets choked to death. So we're obviously a very gritty story here. And then we've got Dark Knight Returns inspired again, where we have backstory and exposition being brought with some of these newsreels or pundits like on a news channel, more party animal shenanigans. And then we get Bruce in like this traditional standing on top of a building. But look at this cape. It almost looks like Todd McFarlane from like Batman 423, where he's like standing on top, with that flowing, crazy Spawn-like cape. Then we got some people yelling, "Hey, we got to do something about these damn party animals. They're killing everybody. They're killing the kids." And then boom, flashbang, party animals come in. They start busting in. They start shooting everybody. And then we get, obviously we got Commissioner Gordon again, which I don't think he's Commissioner. And then we have Barbara Gordon, who doesn't quite look how I remember her, but I'll let you think about that. And then the party animals start busting in. They're like, "I'm going to shoot the place up. We need to secure the perimeter." And Alfred's out there lurking in the shadows. He's got a sniper rifle. And then finally, we get some Batman action here. They start shooting up Batman. He's hanging classic, dangling bat-like from these rafters. It's all pinging off, ping, 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 ping. And then we get the full panel of the absolute Batman jumping down, cape sprawled. He's jumping towards him. He's absolutely huge. He's menacing. He's kicking some ass. This cape is now like a weapon. The suit seems bulletproof. And then we get this panel right here. Not only is the cape like a weapon, but it's like helping him be acrobatic. Crazy action here. Alfred's got eyes on all this. He's just watching him. He's wanting to see what he's dealing with. And then Batman pulls out batarangs out of his cowl. The ears of the cowl are weapons. And then he just starts stabbing people. There's blood everywhere. He's stabbing them. And he says, "So bloody, yet you miss each artery by just enough." Classic Batman, where it's like, okay, Batman's like shooting people and stabbing people, but just wait a minute. He's not killing anybody. He's just stabbing them everywhere. Then we got the big party animal guy. There's always got to be a big beefy boy. Then we see the reason why Batman has got this big emblem on his chest. He attaches this handle. Shunk! It brings out a freaking meat cleaver bat symbol. The big guy comes in and off goes the hand. Cuts the hand off with the bat symbol machete. Then Batman just goes freaking Super Saiyan. He's got these spikes and these spears coming out everywhere. Party animals are all like, "What the hell? I'm gonna blow the lid off of this thing." Alfred's like, "What's going on?" Explosions occur, and then Alfred's got a bead on Batman. He's got a gun pressed right to his chest, and then you've got this kind of slunked over Batman, very reminiscent of one of the Batman Nightfall covers. That's what I remember, kind of what it reminded me of. He's holding one of the skulls. He beats him down with the gun, and then obviously does the Batman thing, disappears. Then we get a little bit more Bruce Wayne. He's like, "Hey, I'm poor." This is very much Spider-Man. This is very much Peter Parker. Like, I got no parents. And my job sucks. I'm working construction. And then he's got a flashback. This is a very different take on Bruce Wayne and Batman. It looks like he's done some time. He was an all-star foosball player. He studied some chemistry, did some dirt. This is kind of a very different backstory to what we traditionally see at Bruce Wayne as. And then, here's the big clincher here. His mom's still alive. Martha, which I don't know if they've actually named her Martha here. Alfred's still doing his Mission Impossible thing, looking like John Wick out here. He's looking above the glasses. Bruce is looking like a giant, massive man with a little kid standing there next to his mom. And Bruce and Alfred have another exchange. Bruce then pulls the trigger on Alfred. Turns out it was just full of little batarangs. He's not a killer. Batman is still not a killer in this. And then he kind of rides off into the sunset. Then we got this little epilogue and where we get the Joker. So this is a wild ride. This is definitely worth the price of admission. This has definitely got my interest. Am I going to read it issue by issue? Probably not. Am I going to wait for a trade or a hardcover or an omnibus? Absolutely. Pun intended. So very interesting here. Let me know what you guys think. Have you read this? Do you like these kind of videos? Are you interested in me reviewing other comics? Let me know. If at any point in time you like this video, give the thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Take care.